This is all to my uh, target individual guys out there and women out there that are going through some hard time. Haven't been on, haven't made a video in a while. Uh, I was told to stay off Facebook because of things I was posting on Facebook. I was posting about what's happening in this town and all over the world and all over the 325 area. Not just 325 area. I'm talking about everywhere. Fucking Breckenridge, Albany, uh, Abilene, Texas, Stanford, Anson, Haskell, Cisco. I mean, everywhere in Texas, what I've been talking about, it's happening. Uh, the New World Order, white satanic pedophile sex ring. And I say white, and I hope I don't offend people that are white out there that are target individuals. I hope y'all don't get mad because it is controlled by that race, and I know there are some white target individuals out there. I know there are some black target individuals out there. I know there are some Mexican target individuals out there, and I know there's a lot of races out there that are targeted. And here lately, I watched a video that I have made a while back on Facebook. And with this remote neuron device, they have changed the audio. Uh, the audio didn't even go with my lips. I told you in one video, or not a video, but if you can hear me out there, because I know they use V2K, and if you're a target within the area, they've been trying to silence me. I've been staying off Facebook. I just recently got on Facebook yesterday and tonight. I haven't been on Facebook in over a month. And these people in Albany sent in a video to the DA in Anson, Texas, claiming I was doing something that I wasn't doing. But with the remote neuron device, they can create anything in the world. They can make an illusion. They talked about, they said they filmed a bunch of stuff about some pedophile shit. And I see a lot of shit happening in Abilene, Texas. All these pedophiles showing up. And I don't know if they're true pedophiles or not. And there may be some that are truly pedophiles, you know. And at the same time, there's a lot of things going on in this world that is happening. That pedophilia, uh, harassment. A lot of people in this town, saying Leno's on meth when I'm not on meth. They trying to silence me. The RCA TV they wrote on the brick, on the rock going to Abilene. They covered it up with "I love Jesus," which is a good thing. They wrote that, "I love Jesus," but what they covered up was "I love RCA TV," mean regular access, regular cable access, meaning they can use a remote neural monitor device, and they can watch everybody in Albany, Texas, Abilene, Texas, all over the world. If they got your frequency ID, they can watch you. And no, they don't have to plant cameras or bugs in your home. They can do it without any of that shit. And I'm really going off track of what I really want to say because there's a lot of things going on in this town. And every time I really want to say something, they brainstorm me. They use this remote neuron device to fuck with my brain, And a lot of people are going to say, he's schizophrenic. He's been to the mental hospital before, He's just, crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's on drugs, He hasn't been out in a while, His family, they talked about that, This group has been talking about it. The gang stalkers are gang stalking me. They watch me every fucking night, That exploit me. They got access to that. People can watch me from all over the fucking town, from Abilene. I mean, as far as it can reach, people can watch me without any fucking camera in my home. And yes, they do got, a woman did say search DARPA. She's trying to trick all these people in Albany, Texas. And you know what? I searched everything, and DARPA did cross my mind. DARPA did cross my mind. And I try to figure out. They're using that as an excuse to cover up everything they're doing. Because DARPA is actually a defense, that works with the CIA, the FBI, the everything, on that side. And they create robots, robotic engineering, weaponry, and they're telling people to search DARPA in Albany, Texas, because of things I was speaking out of, and the word "speak of," what's he think of? If you ever hear that, if you're on that side, if you've joined them, and if you watching my video, if you joined them, they say he's gonna say think of, lie of, but that's how they speak, and they got me fucking saying it, I mean, they ain't got me saying it, but you hear someone fucking talk like that, and all of a sudden, sometimes it comes out in your words when you're not even trying, and it's like, and what you're supposed to say is, what do you think about? That's what most people say. You know what I mean? But anyways, they're using DARPA as a fake excuse. And I did hear someone say we're registered, meaning they signed on, or they did something, to join in on that. But you got kids from like second grade up in this shit, and you got junior high kids, high school kids, housewives, husbands. Some husbands don't even know that their housewives is in it, and some of their wives don't even know their husbands are in it, and some of them do, and some of them don't even know their kids are in it, and their kids are actually in it. What I was talking about, I was talking to some guy that used to be my coach, and I was telling him something that, what I figured out during my time that I've been harassed and gang stalked by this shit, that they can record anything. Okay, when you're asleep, they can record you. They can record you sleeping at night. They can do that. And then this is what's fucking dawned on me. This is revelation which came to me, and it's actually happening. So all these kids that I've been trying to help, I'm trying to help. And all these adults out there that, may watch this video that think Leno's crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. They'll have people watch your kids, they're supposedly a part of that DARPA. And, every time I do this, they're talking about, he's also saying hand signals. I don't do hand signals. And when I point to the wall or something like that, that's where their fucking voice is coming from. And no, there ain't no bugs. That's just called directional hearing. That's called R&M, B2K. But they'll record you sleeping, or a kid, or a housewife, or a husband, or anybody sleeping. And then when somebody they get, that actually believes me to watch, for just one night, and I'll fucking call them out, they'll be like, show them what this person's doing. And they'll show a video of someone sleeping when that person's not even fucking there. They can do that. That person won't even be there. And that's how they've been tricking a lot of people. And they blame me and my family. You think I got fucking money for that shit? I ain't got fucking money. I lost 3 fucking jobs since this shit started. And I knew from the beginning my job's on the line. I said in my other videos, my family's on the line because I keep on speaking out, because I won't shut the fuck up. I keep telling people, not just in Albany, all over the world, whoever watches my video, that this shit is going on. This is the new world order. I spoke it in one of my, that everybody will be chipped, and now you don't even have to be chipped. They find your frequency. They can do it by you calling somebody. They get your voice. They find your ID in the database. They hit you up, and they know where you are now. They can track you anywhere, anywhere. How is it that when I used to take a bath and I'm underneath the water, I used to be underneath the water, soaking my body. I could still hear them. I could still hear the people talking to me from across town that's V2K'ing me. They got access to remote neuron device. But they want to call it DARPA now. Because I've been talking about R&M, Heart, Stingray, V2K, gang stalking, target individuals, perpetrators. I've been talking about it all. And because of that, I'm getting shut down. My YouTube channel has been censored before. Comments have been disabled. People who try to get in touch with me have their comments won't show up. There's a lot of things that they do, man. They do a lot of things in this world. And because I won't shut up, they're going to try to send me to prison for things I'm not doing. And there's going to be a lot of people, we watched them. We watched them do what they're saying. Like I've been telling you, they can create anything in this world with that remote neuron device and make it seem as if someone's doing something. When it's out there in the world that's happening. Out there in Albany, Texas, that's happening. Out there in Abilene, Texas, Breckenridge, Cisco, Anson, Haskell, Hamlin. Every time they say they're going to Hamlin, meaning they're going to put me on Facebook. There's another Facebook created of me that I can't find. I don't even know if it's on Facebook. And I hear all the perpetrators talking shit about me. All the people they bring in, whether it's a female or a male, they tell search them on Facebook. They always say Country Boy or some shit like that, or Rosalino, or Top End Lino, or check what's on his Facebook. And I heard someone say they're talking about like that's not Melinda. I heard a guy say that's not Melinda. Like someone posted a picture of somebody that I didn't even post. I haven't even posted any pictures of anybody on this motherfucker, or liked anybody's picture, or tagged anybody on Facebook. And it's crazy, man. It's it's everything. It's NSA, it's CIA, but man, what it really is, it's just people in Albany, Texas, and all the surrounding area. They got access to this shit. They got money. They somehow got hold of a remote neuron device and bringing in a lot of people, not for what they're saying, not to make the world a better place. That's just an illusion. What they're really doing is having a solicitation, just like this guy I heard through V2K. I wasn't supposed to hear that, but I heard it. He says, we got a solicitation going on. And yes, that's what they're doing. They're, and yeah, I've seen some X videos, I've watched a little porn here and there. I said I was an angel of the Lord, and goddamn man, I've been manipulated by the devil my goddamn self. I hear all these goddamn people out there from Abilene, wherever the fuck you are. A lot of people from Albany. They try to say they were from Austin, Texas. I never believed that. They're not from Austin, Texas. That was just a cover up. They stole my journals that I had documented in 2016 before I even made Facebook in 2017. They stole my journals. They stole my SD card because they had evidence against them. Had evidence. Has evidence against people that that I knew shit that they wrote on my Facebook, you know, and other things. I never had no porn on there. I never had anybody naked on there. I didn't have people's pictures on there. I had an SD card that was going to help me out. I had audio of what I was speaking about this thing, and I was letting people know, you know, that was going to be my evidence. And they came in here and they stole that shit. You know, I didn't report it to police because every time I try to, you know, let the police fucking know what's going on, it's like they're on that side. They know what V2K is. They act stupid. This whole world's gone corrupt. And yes, I know that person said, you know, he's showing, you know, he's going to prison, right? Yeah. You know why I'm going to prison? Because of things I've been fucking talking about, man. Everyone's getting corrupt. This is the New World Order, man. You're a part of that. There's a lot of people a part of that group. I will never submit. I never agreed to it. I don't want to hear nobody. 29 years, I did not hear not one single person through V2K. And everyone knows that I know you don't need a goddamn cell phone to hear people. But that's just, you know, that's just what everybody tells people. You know, well, we're just on our cell phone. We're just on our cell phone. No, what you're doing, you can hear people, V2K. Because just the other night, a young kid, he's like, well, I call him a kid because he's younger than me. He's probably a teenager. He was like, well, they just told me to look at the TV. And you heard a guy say, you're losing. That's how they talk. You're losing. You're winning. You know, within their own group. The one that harassed me. They're like, you're winning, you're losing. And, well, we won, your family, you know, we can do whatever the fuck we want. They numb my pinky with the remote neural device. It's fucking numb. I can move it, but it's fucking numb. They, when I was jogging, I haven't jogged in about, this will be 2 weeks. I haven't jogged. When I was jogging, they fucked with my knee. And it wasn't, well, I stretch every time before I jog. And that's what remote neuron device can do. It can fuck with your body. And I've been working out for more than 7 months. I know my other video says I've been working out more than 2 months. But I've been working out for 7 months. And they stunned me. That's what they say. We stunned them. You know, and no, I don't take no goddamn total no steroids. I wasn't juicing or none of that shit. That's not why I get mad. That's not why I'm angry. Because I'm angry because I know what the truth is, and they're covering it up, and they're making me look like something I'm not. And there's a lot of people out there, you know, that's been fooled. But then again, another perpetrator says, well, you know, everybody knows it's R&M in Albany, Texas. Just your family don't. The judge done seen it. Colton already knows. Everybody manipulating everybody. And it is all for sex, man. They're, you know, all these other TIs, you know, they haven't figured it out yet. I can't hold them against it because they haven't experienced what I've experienced. Every TI out there experienced something different. And I've experienced pretty much all of it. I've been burned between my knees, where it did leave 2 red dots for over a month. And that is done by DAW, direct energy weapon. That's what it's done by. I've had dynamic shit put on me at the very fucking beginning. And if you think you're from God, I mean, and you think your group's from God, and you think, and I'm talking about Albany, Texas, and all the surrounding areas, that's a part of that group that's trying to put me in prison. If you think you stand with God, then how come is it one night when I told him I don't want to hear a goddamn moan from any of y'all, and I stand with God with that, and my family stands with God with that. They tested it. One moan here, one moan there, one moan here, one moan there, and if you were God, Why would you fucking make me listen to shit like that? Because y'all didn't search a goddamn person. I don't have a remote neuron device. It is V2K. Everybody knows it's V2K. And the people that are not on that side, you try to keep them, you try to keep them in the dark. I don't want to hear that shit. I never asked to hear none of this shit. I never asked to be a part. I'm not a part of it, but I got dragged into it just to simply get fucked with. And you know why I got fucked with? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they bring a lot of people over, not just over here to smell my house, because they fuck with your senses too. They can make you smell anything in the goddamn world. Just had a girl, Chinese woman, Mexican woman, white girl driving a blue SUV, parking my alley, come next door and do something weird. I've had people come over here and, just to fuck with me. This is the New World Order, and, everybody's getting deceived by the devil. Everybody thinks this is a good thing, remote neuron device. I'm never reading nothing. And because, I have my headsets on the other times in my videos, you're going to say, well, he was being told what to say. No one's ever telling me what to say. But sometimes, I get forced speech to fuck myself over. It fucks myself over by forced speech because I'll say something that I know I wasn't trying to say that will fuck my family over. They've been using this DARPA excuse to make everyone believe they're doing a good thing. But everybody in Albany knows, man, what it's for. Y'all, I've been through it all. I'm not a part of it. Never asked to be a part of it. Wasn't going to be a part of it. Everyone knows that. All the shit, I know every person that's been brought into this shit at one point has had it touch your body. Wherever, sexually. Also to rejuvenate you. To make you feel better. It does all that shit, and also does everything bad in the world too. Well, we only do it to the bad people, No, you do it to all the target individuals, and you make them look like there's something they're not, and then you try to send them to prison because they speak out against what you're doing. Like me, I've been speaking out, and y'all created a bunch of bullshit about me. And, they say trial them, test them, and we're not even in fucking court. I'm in my own private home, getting fucking questioned. Didn't even get my Miranda rights said or done. I'm not in no interrogation. I'm not in no interrogation. And no, I didn't kill nobody, jackass. Whoever's see, I got a perpetrator right now writing comments on my video. Says you're going to prison because you killed my friend, and you did go to court. Yeah, I went to court, but we haven't discussed that. And everybody knows that, man, that this Cutter Swindle, I don't know you, man. That's a fake name. Because apparently you're not from Albany. Anyway, that was just a distraction to keep me from talking of what I was going to say. That's a perpetrator. He's a perp. He's part of that group. He's trying to distract me from what I need to say, what's really important, what I really need to say. They're using this DARPA as an excuse. Maybe they'll go back to something else. And they're trying to blame my family. I did search DARPA, and I did try to, I did contact them. Because if I ever did, try to work for them, oh yeah, another thing. Okay, wait, hold on. Well, if I ever did try to work for them, I'll try to arrest every damn town that's using it illegally for the wrong reasons. They hack people's dish networks, and all these people that are watching me are all my perpetrators. I'm pretty sure because they censored my goddamn YouTube channel. And if you're not they hacked your dish network. It's been done to me. The other night, I was just trying to watch TV. I was trying to watch Billions, that TV show Billions, and they paused it. And they've been telling people in Albany, Texas, he said, go try out, this TV show, that TV show, this TV show. And, if you turn it to a certain channel, a live stream feed of somebody in Albany, Texas, or wherever the fuck they're at the moment will pop up. I ain't never seen it like that. But I know that's happening. That is what's going on. That's why they covered up I Love RCA TV. Because I exposed it. Because I knew what was going on. That's why they covered it up. And every time I jog, you go right there by that place, that store. They got the animals in it, stuffed animals. You'll see on that telephone pole, SHH, trying to silence me. Shh. That was done by perpetrators. I'm a true, 29 years I didn't hear nobody through V2K. Till May 12, 2016. And I was that's when the V2K started with me. May 12, 2016. Every day, every hour, every second since then. And it's nonstop. I don't want to hear these people. And you know what? You know what these perpetrators tell me? They're like, well, why'd you search them? I'm not the one with the goddamn remote device. I didn't search nobody. And as time was going by, in one of my videos I said they're training these perpetrators to pass a lie detector test. And everyone out there that's been hearing me, I ain't been training nobody. I don't train nobody. I'm the one that's trying to speak out and let everybody know what's going on. And yet they're flipping it around on me. I just got on Facebook yesterday and today, and I posted a video about Kevin Shipp speaking about this as well. Kevin Shipp. I talked about Kevin Shipp. He speaks about this, but I never signed on with any goddamn FBI, CIA, or any of that shit. I'm not a cop. I'm just a regular citizen that's been hit by this. I'm not a perpetrator. I've been someone that's been targeted so that everybody can use me, lower my energy, feed off my energy, and build theirs up. Because they always say stronger. You're getting stronger, There's a lot I wish I could. There's a lot I wanted to say, but at the same time, when you're actually a true target individual, like I have been, and people don't believe me, they brainstorm you. They hit you with direct energy weapons, with R&M, to distract your mind, to keep you from saying what you really want to say about what's really going on. And I've been trying, and at the same time, they'll manipulate your mind to keep you from not speaking out. You know, there's a lot of things going on in this town. Not just town, the whole world. And they fooled everybody. They 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 fool everybody, and everybody, but everybody, I know, man, everybody fucking knows, man, that they use this for their own sexual pleasure. Cause you got this group in Albany, Texas, that believes they won this family, and who made up that rule? Who makes up that rule? Uh, we won your family. We can do whatever the fuck we want, with remote room on device. And I have people from out of town, like these guys from Albany, Texas. They'll bring these girls from out of town through V2K, and they'll V2K me, and they'll say, just say you're doing it for Miranda, or just say, or not Miranda, but just say you're doing it for Melinda, or just say you're doing it for Holly Phillips. When they don't even know Holly Phillips, and do it on her behalf. Do it for Holly Phillips. Just say you're doing it for Holly Phillips, and sink his family. Sink his family. Go after his family. You know, uh, they won your family. You shouldn't have been talking shit about that person or this person or that person or this person. And most of the time, uh, for these out of town people, I don't even fucking know. But they'll hack your Facebook like they've hacked mine, and they'll send out messages to people that I even fucking send out. I've been trying to get through y'all, to let y'all know what's going on. And a lot of people just, ignore what I say because of what you've been told about me, what you've apparently watched, which I told you they can create anything in the goddamn world. And then once you're a part of that group, you get everything you. And I did say it to all these perps, and Kevin Ship just said it when I watched this video here earlier. Y'all do get the keys to the world once you're a part of that group. I'm gonna let you know. Look, you're part of that group, and there's the high person in this area, the very high person, and then there's different stages, and all you motherfuckers are working y'all's way up, and then the ones at the bottom, they might get a little active, watch people through their phone, a live video. You don't even need a phone. I've been telling you that. You don't need a phone. All you gotta do is close your eyes, or they can project stuff on the fucking wall without any protection in your house. It's all done by remote room. And they do go to people's houses late at night, and they tell people, what's the reason why we want to tell Luna why he's awake? Because he drinks a lot of water. And yes, I do drink a lot of water. And no, I'm not doing drugs. I do drink water. Like, yes, my other video, I said I don't even drink Cokes, but you know what? I drink a Coca-Cola today, and we won't use that again. Anyway, I'm getting off track what I really need to be saying. Thing is, you've been brought in, plain and simple. You've been V2K'd at whatever age you are right now. Me, it took 29 years for me to actually hear people. 29 years, V2K. And I never knew anything about it. And 29 years, I didn't hear a goddamn. So, and now you've been brought in. And the thing is, what's the reason why they brought you in? Because I hear a lot of guys say, you know, just do it for this person or that person. But everybody's getting brought in, you know. It is a new world order. They are pushing for one world government. It's not just happening in the United States. It's happening in every country that has technology. I spoke about all kinds of things that I even put on video yet. Everything I've experienced, I've read later on, and it's been true. This new world order is happening. It's happening right now. We are in the beginning stages of the new world order. Yeah, it's probably been like maybe 20 years to some target individuals. But 20 years is nothing compared to what's to come. You know, these are the early stages of the new world order. This is the establishment of what's happening. You are witnessing history in the making. I'm not on that side. I'm not a part of the new world order. I never will be. I'll never submit to it. Never did. And I won't. Because I know what the new world order is. It is Satan. They said in the Bible, man. People talked about this. You've heard about it. The Antichrist is going to come before God. And he's going to show you a whole new world. A whole new fucking world. A better world. And y'all going to believe, you know, at the same time, man, y'all are going to eliminate a lot of people. And that's where you get deceived. I know. But this is the new world order. And I believe at the same time, I'm getting hit by a direct energy weapon to distract me of what I want to say right now. And no, I ain't doing no goddamn hand signals because I've been hearing hearing perpetrators, the ones that are gang stalking me, telling all these new people, watch him, he's going to do a hand signal. I ain't doing no hand signals. I ain't trying to signal nobody. The only thing I'm trying to do is get through to you, to let you know what you're a part of, what you're becoming. I always said, man, it's one group, but actually it is 3 groups. And right now, I just, you know, through V2K, I heard everybody, you know, cheering. You know what for? Because they're going to fuck me over. Because a lot of people don't believe what I'm saying. This is the New World Order. The New World Order is in that group. And you probably are a part of it. I know all the TIs that, you know, there's some TIs out there that watch my videos also that are not a part of it and know what I'm talking about. And then there's everybody that are still asleep. And you know what? I was called a sleeper at one time. Called a sleepwalker at one time. When this shit first started. And there's all them. And what do you mean by sleepwalker? You know, there's everybody in the United States that hasn't been V2K'd yet. They can't hear anybody yet. And then there's me. With the rest of the TIs that know what's going on, that know this is illegal, that know that this is the Antichrist coming, and know that this is spiritual warfare, and know that we're trying to help all the ones that are still asleep, what you call sleepwalkers, before they get deceived by the devil. To let them know that, you know, this is what's about to happen. You about to get, either you become a target individual or a perpetrator. You don't want to get sucked into that perpetrator side. Yeah, it's good. They say it's good. It looks good. Sounds good. Feels good. Tastes good. Must be fucking good. But it ain't good. Because if you're using a remote neuron device to fucking hit someone's heart rate, to speed it up, to slow it down, to force evil shit on them, to force good things on them, to you know, to fuck with the nervous system, optic nerve system. You know, everybody's been R&M, V2K. If you can hear people, they can look through your eyes like a video camera. Your mind, if you're on that side too, your mind's been manipulated. You're still asleep too. But a lot of them like it. A lot of them like that shit. I've said it before. And I also watched another video here recently since I got back on social media. And, because I ain't going to stay silent. I am going to keep on, speaking speaking about this. And, I talked about how these people are going to sexually bound you. That's how Satan is going to corrupt your mind. And I've been corrupted a little myself since this shit started happening to me. But I'm still trying to fight it. Every day I hear older women corrupting these kids. Every day. They're corrupting these kids. It too. They're having them sneak out of the house while their parents are asleep. Going to orgy parties. Getting drunk. Here recently, while I was getting V2K, when I don't even want to hear shit, I heard a young girl. And they're like, Leno, why do you always talk about these underage kids, man? Are you a pedophile? I know that question has been talked about, been discussed, because that's what they're trying to get me for. That's how they're going to try to put me in prison. And that they got the court one. I don't want to hear anybody, man. I don't want to hear a goddamn soul through V2K, because I don't think it's right. This girl says she's been up for 4 days. 4 fucking days. They get people to go against people. And yes, I have been a little racial in V2K. I don't hate black people. I don't hate white people. I don't hate Mexicans. I don't hate any race. I just hate that group. That New World Order group. The ones that always harassing me. Always trying to bring a rise out of me. Always trying to piss me off. Always trying to agitate me. And they're like, when they say when you're mad, that's when your true colors come out. Not all the time, man. Because sometimes you can be manipulated and they force some shit into your head to say the word about black people. Or I even said it about my own race. And white people, racial slurs. It's called forced hate. But this is the New World Order, They got people, when I was jogging, and when I was jogging, I was thinking about letting go. Like, I gotta let this shit go, man. I already know what's happening in this world. I've been fully awake to what's going on. And because I spoke out, I'm getting eliminated by the New World Order. Even in this town, whether you don't believe it or not. This is the initiates. And when I say initiates, you know what the initiates is. The Illuminati, the New World Order, the pedophile sex ring. And I say satanic because I've had demonic shit put on me by them. I would never. I said it before. I never would have said satanic if I would have had no demonic shit put on me. I told you, they also use that machine. They numb my pinky. They burn me between my knees. They sped up my heart rate, lowered my heart rate, fucked with my heart rate. They, in the back of my head was like a vortex. I could feel like something going inside my brain doing that just to fuck with me. They've done all kinds of things. And I was trying to let go when I was jogging. And I was like, man, I gotta let this shit go. I mean, and what I mean by let go is, man, I gotta quit listening to all these people who talk shit to me, but at the same time keep trying to help those out there that don't know what's going on. That one day may become a target. And also the ones that may become a perpetrator before they get sucked into that side. Because why is it that who made up the rule that you won that person? We won you. We can do whatever the fuck we want, you know? Who made up that fucking rule? Who does that, man? It's like slaves, man. It's like they're trying to slave you. Like, we won you, so we want. So I was trying to let go of everything when I was jogging. And after I got done jogging that day, I had J.J. Alexander rev his engine right in front of my house. You know, while I was walking towards downtown, and he said, "Say something about it, bitch." And I said, "I'm right here. I'm right here, man." So as I was walking downtown, you know, they got that Jimenez kid in the passenger seat, flipping me off and recording me. And I'm just standing there with my hands out. I'm right here, you know, recording me. And then again, when I'm by a dollar store, when I'm still walking, they do it again. They film me and he's flipping me off. And then when I come back home, I sit on the steps. They're saying, "Oh, he's crying." I wasn't crying. I was just sitting there, you know, minding my own goddamn business. And he drives by again and flips me off, recording me. Probably posted it out on Facebook or wherever the fuck y'all been posting shit. Just to agitate me. Just because earlier that day when I said I was going to let go of everything, you know, and move forward. And, you know, move forward and man, they try to mess with target individuals like myself, but what I need to say is that this is the New World Order. I haven't been on drugs. I know they created a video of Leno smoking weed, which I haven't smoked weed. It's crazy, man. You know, I try to get a job with integrity, and the night before before I headed that way, the next day, they kept bringing up a girl I had met downtown and a dude I had met downtown. The previous day, they tried bringing her image in my head to make it seem like I was talking about her. And man, they blacklisted me. I can't even get a job. Before this started, man, that's all I wanted to do was, man, just work out, jog, eat right, and mind my own business. And you know, what I've been listening to these, not actually listening to, but you know, just I hear them. You know, They said, what are we going to say when Leno goes to prison? We're just going to say he moved out. But all the recordings they got of me, you know, because they got recording me just, you know, sitting down watching TV, you know, without any bugs or video camcorders in my house. But, you know, to cover that up, R&M, because they don't want people to know that it's R&M. But I already know a lot of people know that it's R&M. They're going to use those same videos to bring in more people into their ring. That's what they're going to do. While I'm in prison, to the new ones that haven't been V2K'd yet, they're going to play an old ass video, and they're going to bring in new people in, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's Leno. He was talking shit about your family when I'm in prison. I know they got a machine that can make a person's voice say anything it wants. Because on one of my other videos when I was watching on Facebook, I noticed that my voice wasn't going with what I was saying. To all the TIs out there, target individuals, the true target individuals out there, and maybe some of you perps that just barely joined that group. This is the New World Order. They do, everyone knows this is the New World Order. And they do a lot of satanic pedophile shit on that side. And they do have a sex ring going on. And they do watch everyone on TV, their cell phone. But you don't have to hear or see anybody. Or you don't need a cell phone or a TV to hear people or see people. I'm just letting you know that too. And no, I was never a part of it. And no, I didn't get caught using an R&M machine. But, you know, this is for my TIs out there, the true target individuals out there. You know, I read in the Bible, the devil is going to try to send some of y'all to prison. Keep the faith, and he will glory you with an everlasting crown. For all you target individuals out there, this is the New World Order, and you know, I keep getting someone commenting, and it's distracting me right now. And you know, this is the New World Order. I'm not a part of it. Never was going to be a part of it. I told myself, almost like when I was at a younger age, maybe when I was like 18, I read about this in a book about being chipped. That everybody will be chipped at one time, and that the Antichrist was going to come, and he's going to try to show everybody a new world order. And I said then I was never going to submit to it, and I haven't yet, and I never will. I never will. And because I know what's going on in this town, not just this town, the whole world. How they can manipulate someone's mind with the remote neuron device, and how they can make you say things when you're asleep and you don't even fucking know it, just so they can fuck you over even worse. For all you target individuals, because I'm one of them, a target individual. Man, y'all are right. I've been right. This is a spiritual warfare. And if they ever force a frown or a smile upon you, just know it wasn't you smiling. Because they can do that. They can make you smile when you're not even fucking the one smiling. And everyone that's been gang stalking me truly knows that what I've been saying is actually true. And they always going to tell people he's just been talking about his family that's doing it. It's not my family that's doing it. But that's what everyone's going to believe. Because I read in one of my comments that the Albanian mafia or some shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? But I can't even find those comments. They've been censored. I just saw it in a notification bar. This is the New World Order. And I know I wanted to say a lot more than what was been said already. I know I wanted to talk directly to all the target individuals out there to help them. But at the same time, I know I've been getting brainstormed by this remote neural device to distract me from what I'm wanting to say to those target individuals out there, because I know they need help. I'll make another video when I gather my thoughts up, because every time I try to make a video, they try to block my thought process. And every target individual may have noticed that or may not have noticed that. Every time you try to speak forward or speak out against the people that are harassing you, your thought process seems to get clouded, and they seem to block you from speaking what's really happening to you. And they try to manipulate your mind. They try to distract you any way they can. And they'll try to throw you in prison. Because since this has started to me, I've almost committed suicide back in 2015 when I didn't know what the fuck this was. And then a year later and 2 months, May 12, 2016, I got gang stalked. And I finally found out what it was. And that's 29 years not hearing nobody. I got sent to Abilene Behavioral Center, which is now called Abilene Oceans Hospital. So they're going to discredit me by saying he's crazy. I've been jailed since this started. I've been hospitalized since this started because I took some sleeping pills, but I know I didn't overdose, because when I went to the hospital, they gave me more pills. They didn't even pump my stomach. And I wasn't trying to commit suicide. I was just trying to go to sleep so I couldn't hear these motherfuckers V2K'ing me. And you know, the other things left. They done all the 4. And every target individual knows this is what they'll do to a target. Every target individual knows that this is what they'll try to do to discredit you. And this is what's happened to me. And the only things that are left is prison and murder. And that's what they're pushing for next. To silence me. To keep me quiet. To keep me from letting all the other people out there in the world know what's going on. And yeah, they did assassinate my character, Hal, because they showed people that Lena was masturbating. And I wasn't even masturbating to people in town or any kid. I was watching X videos. And they said, well, he said he was an angel of the Lord. Yeah. I didn't ever wanted to masturbate in this motherfucker. Man, they'll manipulate your mind so goddamn bad. But that's two things left on the list. They'll try to prison and murder. They haven't done that yet, but that's what they're pushing for next to keep me silenced. Murder, or prison, and murder. It's only two things left. And that's what I'm looking at right now. So, I don't even know when I get off this. They censor my videos. I know they censored comments, disabled comments, and it's terrible, man. But to all my target individuals out there, all the ones out there that are going through some stuff like me, I hope y'all stay strong, because in a way I kind of did lose my way in this, but I'm still fighting against it. The only one that can save you is God himself. That's it. So all you perpetrators out there that think y'all won, and think you won someone's family over, that you can do anything you want to them, harass them, treat them like shit, put dynamic shit on them, fucking numb them, speed up their heart rate, make them think that they're crying, hit them with direct energy weapon, you're in the wrong. You need to wake up too, because you're getting sucked on that. You're heading the wrong direction. And right now, I can hear all these perpetrators talking about Facebook. So I don't even know what the hell is going to be put on Facebook. But anyway, all you TIs out there, y'all stay strong. Y'all keep on helping other TIs out there and making all the awareness, within your own town, and helping other people, speaking forward. Do not let them intimidate you like they've been trying to do me. They've been intimidating my ass. Just stay strong no matter what. I got to rebuild my faith up, my strength. Anyways, y'all take care.